Many are called, but few are chosen. Discipline separates the warrior from the crowd. Many on call, but few are chosen. Discipline separates the warrior from the crowd.
Walk through the fog where the vision stay true. Most get lost when the past listen to. Talk is cheap, but the real breakthrough. Built from pain, not the things they knew. This road carved deep, only for a few. Only for a few. Crowds move loud, but the wise stay still. Chasing the shine while they weaken their will.
Welcome YouTube, welcome back to another video and welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a minute since I uploaded a video like this where I'm face to face. It's just been busy with work and family, guys. There's just so many things, so many commitment that I'm doing at work and with my family that YouTube has been the last thing on my mind, and I've lost a little bit of motivation to upload on YouTube, but I've gained it all back just a little bit, you know. And those of you who watch my video, who comments on my video and who likes my video, thank you to you guys. You know who you are. And those of you even messaging me on Instagram and TikTok, you know, just, you know who you guys are. Thank you guys. Thank you for supporting the channel. You guys are the reason why you give me motivation. But anyways, this video is not about that. This video is just to celebrate the amount of time I've had my CLA45 AMG. This is my CLA45 AMG. I've had this for well over a year. Within 3 months, I've modded this car pretty much to its full capabilities. The first thing we'll start talking about to you guys is the mods that I've done to this car. So we'll start off the car. The main thing we've done: upgraded turbo, which is our 37.6R turbo from Mamba. And the 37.6R turbo, guys, from Mamba is probably one of the best budget turbos you can get. Not just 37.6R, the 37.1R as well. If I had to redo my build again, the only thing that I would say to you guys is go with a 37.1R, because this car, I need to get it to 4.5K before the car even starts to spool up at full boost. So roll racing gets a bit harder because I've only got 2,000 RPM to use before this car makes even remotely great the amount of power it should. So if I was to redo it again, I'll go 37.1R, and I say that to all of you guys who messages me what turbo should I go with. 37.1R all day, every day. Next, what we've done is the intake, 4-inch intake. Basically, the stock one is 2.5 inch. The 4-inch just helps it breathe better, especially when you're running 35 PSI like I am on the turbo. Turbosmart blow-off valve, and we've got the race down pipe as well. And also this car is tuned by eTuners Australia. And all of you guys have been asking me, how does it sound so good? So I've done a little trick to my turbo, guys. Basically I messaged one of the guys who does T51R mod, and I hit them up and I wanted to see if they would do a T51R mod. They declined. They say the lips is a little bit too small and they can't do it on that turbo. So I looked up and I come across to this video. This video, basically they drill holes on where the turbo is, and it makes an air pocket that makes the same sound as the T51R mod. Now don't expect it to be as loud as the T51R mod, because it's not, but it's there. I can definitely hear it. It's not obnoxious like the T51R mod, and it's not too loud as well. So for me, I think that's perfect, because this is my daily driver. I don't want it to have that T51R mod all the time. So this is kind of like a very distinctive T51R mod without it being too loud. What I've done is the catless downpipe, and the exhaust is still stuck, guys. Believe it or not, my exhaust is still stuck. And this car, from factory, the exhaust has been tuned to perfection by AMG. So for me, the downpipe is all you need for the car to sound right. Because if you go and straight pipe this car, at the end of the day, guys, this is a 4-cylinder. It's not gonna sound great with straight pipe. No 4-cylinder sounds great with straight pipe. You need to get the right exhaust. So hence why the AMG exhaust, I think they got it down to perfection. So all it needs is just a little bit of downpipe to give it that more grunt. And obviously kills two birds with one stone, gives it more power and more grunt noise as well. So take a listen anyway, this car sounds great. Next, water meth injection. Now I installed water meth injection on my car. Is it hooked up yet? No, I haven't hooked it up, only because one, my tuner wants to install it. I don't know if it's a money grab thing, but I get what he's saying. He wants to be on the safe side. If anything goes wrong, it's him that's responsible, you know what I mean? But I can get someone remotely to tune it, but the amount of things that I hear with water meth injection failing and them destroying the engine because the water meth failed during high boost pull is way too much, and that scares me, guys. So I am going to scrap the water meth injection idea. I'm going to get the high pressure fuel pump. I know it's a little bit more on the pricier side, but it is so much safer. So high pressure fuel pump, low pressure fuel pump, and we'll run E85, which is a lot cooler than petrol. The suspension, we've got H&R springs. To be honest, I kind of regretted the spring setup. I wish I went with coilovers, but that's what I'm gonna go next after this, is pretty much do coilovers. And because, guys, to be honest with you, it's just way too low. The way the car sits now, because it's so long, in the middle where I go to car park, it just feels like I'm seesawing, and I hit the middle part of my, oh, look at this fucking Golf. Anyways, sorry, Golf owners. Yeah, every time I get to a car park, it just scrapes right in the middle. So I just think it's a little bit too low. I wish it's a little bit higher. So next thing I'm going to do, I'll get coilovers so I can adjust the height, make it a little bit more comfortable. So for those of you who are wanting H&R springs, just heads up, guys, it will make it quite low. What I've done visually to the car is a carbon fiber lip, a carbon fiber rear diffuser, and also we've got the canards on the front as well, and a carbon fiber rear lip spoiler. That's all I've done visually, guys. I didn't really want to do much to the car because the car looks beautiful the way it is. That's the one thing about this car. This car looks like a 100 grand car. You know, look, I'm over exaggerating with 100k. This car looks like a 60 grand car, 70 grand car. You know, everyone always says, bro, how much are you making to own this car? I'm like thinking, it's not that much. It's literally $35,000, and this car looks like a 60 grand car or more. So it looks amazing. It drives amazing. The all-wheel drive system is just, you know, everyone says it's front-wheel drive most of the time. I'm like, no, it's not. When you fang it and it feels like the rear end is starting to lose, that's when it hits the rear diff. So it feels like an all-wheel drive handling, guys. This car feels like an Evo with a suit. So for me, this car feels amazing. Looks amazing, feels amazing. It's luxurious. You know, the interior on these things. When they first bought this car, the first owner, he ticked all the boxes. Pretty much every single thing that he wanted, he put it on there. It's got carbon fiber dash, it's got the leather dash, leather all around basically, Recaro seats, heated Recaro seats, mind you. So this car has heated seats. In winter, it just feels amazing. I don't even need to turn on my, heater with the heated seats. What more do you want? A luxurious feel, looks, and it has the power to back it up too. I've only spent $8,000, I'd say, to get it to where it is right now. $8,000, and it's 500 horsepower. So value to power ratio, I think this car is fantastic. Anyways, reliability on this car. All of you guys that messages me, how reliable of this car, how reliable is this car? Look, it's not always sunshine and rainbow, but to be honest with you, 1.5 years and 1 year of it, this car is stage 3, guys, and I don't baby it. Like, I can tell you now, I don't drive it like a baby. I take this to racetrack, I take this to roll racing, I take this almost every weekend out with the boys, and we don't drive normally. For those of you listening, that was AI. This car gets hammered, guys, and the only thing that failed is thermostat. Now the thermostat isn't cheap. Well, the thermostat itself is cheap. It's the labor that's expensive, because it's all the way underneath your intake manifold and things like that. So like for me, if that's the only thing that's gonna fail on me after 1.5 years, I think it's fantastic. That's a fantastic car. Only costed me $1,600 to change that thermostat, guys. The service I do myself, 5,000 kilometers every time. The last spark plug I've done was 10,000 kilometers ago. And I got e-tuners to change the oil on the gearbox. That was a good 20,000 kilometers ago, and the car has been nothing but reliable, guys. Like I said, I thrashed it. I wouldn't say I thrashed it, all right? When I say this, I look after it, but I give it a little bit of beans, if that's a word. So anyways, if you guys have any question about the car, if you guys have any comments about the car, or if I said anything wrong or anything like that, comment down below, guys. Let me know what you think of the car, those of you who owns it. And also, I'll leave all the parts that I purchased for this car down below. And yeah, thank you for sticking around, guys. I'll probably see you guys in the next video. Peace out.